and I've even approached MI5, and I'm said basically the charge state's being used against me. They protect the state, right? MI5, the Secret Service. They said, we don't want to know. They're bought and paid
They don't
for.
want to know.
They don't want to know.
Contacted them.
Well, at least documents, I'll email them to you. You're the Secret Service, right?
Yeah.
I've come to you. Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
They were part of the bigger picture, aren't they?
We don't want to know about the crime. But think about it. How many other crimes being reported in this area, for example? Not just me, of course. Because people probably are uncovering stuff here. But the police is the dirtiest police force in the country.
And they were trying to make out your plot. Yeah.
Well, I was going to be murdered there. And when I went to surgery, I said, please come up blood test from 3 years ago. And they smiled. It's like a horror film. Then they called a policewoman, and the policewoman said, you have to go. Because the doctor said, we're not going to do it for you. Bluntly to my face, because they know I'm vulnerable, right?
Exactly.
But I'm willing to take them on in public and tell them I'm here to knock you off your perch, right? It's almost like I've got nothing to lose, and I'm going to tell them to their fucking face.
They see you as a threat, that's what it is.
Well, this is why they want me dead, because I know too much.
Yeah.
I've got the document, British Gas, right? Because I don't know, you have a regular account number. I mean here, British Gas, electric and gas, the British Gas, right?
Yeah.
Right? Then they change the account number, and I'm thinking that's wrong.
No.
Because I always pay for the last two on the other account number, but the new one is I lose my money.
The hacking, the manipulation.
But do you realise I can put British Gas out of business, Post Office out of business,
all the companies.
Google out of business, the local council out of business, right? I can be literally a billionaire tomorrow, but I can't find my corner here.
That's right.
Billionaire.
They target you, so you're isolated, and they just take you.
But you have got to be careful and cared, because you're next door, and I've noticed nobody's in there.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
You know what they're using it for? I know what happened to number 6.
No, because my theory is they're going to empty the block out, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
And
put
the migrants in.
Oh no! Satanists, because look at it's a plum spot here. There's a plum spot here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gone, your neighbour's gone, right?
I've been looking where else
the pole, I think, is a Satanist, right? Which then leaves you and Kurt as the honest people in town there, right?
Kurt seems to be very friendly with Stuart. Stuart's connected to the Freemason lodges.
Oh, don't worry about Stuart. Stuart's not the problem here. The home group are the problem. They're utterly corrupt, right? But the problem, I can actually oust home group as well, because what they did was completely illegal, and I'm ill, and then he has to rehouse me.
I've got the way they did it and claimed, we're doing the doors because of Ash when we kicked him out. I said, no, it wasn't, because even the homeless, there wasn't a big problem. You know, it was the back door.
The door thing was open for months and months and months, so they can come to my door and knock on my door.
Oh, that's what it was for.
It's to do with me. As soon as I left, it was fixed. Do you remember? It was fixed as soon as I left. It was connected to me, and then it was conveniently fixed, right? And that's why the door was open, so they can come to my door and bang on my door at all hours.
That's harassment,
right?
That's harassment.
4 times the police came last year after midnight to see how I am.
You got to have somebody let you have a temporary place. That's what my concern was, that you weren't.
I've got a temporary place there, but next couple of years. But that's my house, and I'm determined to go back, even go abroad for a blood test. But I need that. I've got 5 embassies I've phoned, but I think they can't get to me because the phone line. I've got a new one now, right? Luckily, it's £19 from O2. It's the cheaper one.
It's analogue, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know, but £10 and £29 they can receive international phone calls, right?
Good.
And otherwise, I can't afford it. It's one of those things, right?
Exactly.
Luckily, I thought finally I find a cheap phone.
You can still get your benefits, can't you?
Yeah, but hopefully they will not intimidate me with that, because there's intimidation going on with that, because hopefully I'll keep them as well.
Good.
But it's a part of the state that's being used against me fully and horribly.
Yeah.
Right?
You're not alone with it.
And in the end, this country, I'm going to say, I guarantee with all my soul, it's a police state.
It is.
Right? In 10 years, 20 years, people will start vanishing. Yes. Who knows, there might be in gulag, as in big prisons, right? If you're a dissident, and you will be kidnapped and you will be killed, right?
Yeah.
But in the end,
it is a spiritual war,
the British,
100%.
Well, it is, yeah.
It is.
And British public are clueless, right?
Yeah.
And in the end, even some websites I look at are blocked, right? Because they know where I'm going to go.
Yes.
And it's not like dodgy websites I go to, right?
No. It doesn't matter what, because I've got to be careful what I say, because I know they will use my situation against me, and they already blocked my medications. So they did that yesterday again. So I do natural health, but powder form. So like you said, what they're clearing out this plant, and when they started doing that stuff to 2019, and I've been keeping a journal of events in this area, what's going on, dates, times, who's involved. So, and then you can't put it online. You have to keep it
Well,
offline.
why don't you go over there? There's an Illuminati pub opening.
Oh no.
It's got the Illuminati symbol on it with the name
my
Illuminati.
God, where's that?
Yeah, it's just. Hold on. It'll be.
Behind Bridge Street?
Where King Billy's is over there.
Yeah.
Just go along there. It's a pub called Illuminati. It's in your face.
Oh my
Do you understand?
God.
It's in your face. And the Phipps Brewery there, the Star of David.
Yes.
It's not the star. It's called Star of Satan.
I know who the individual owns it.
Right. Well, it's going to probably is very likely it's going to be Satanist, right? Because for example, 100 years it could be a synagogue for all we know.
That's right.
No, if you look at it, it's never been a synagogue. And the star, it's got NBC. It's a bit like saying Northampton Borough Council are Satanists, I suppose, right? But that is I think, a satanic temple, and I'm going to say to this underground shit
tunnels.
now, what's going on, murder,
yes.
right? I think this is a place where a lot of murder is committed. That's why sometimes I'm very fearful, because if the police catch you, what can you do, right?
I know.
But the police will come around to you, and who's going to stop them? Nobody.
No, they won't.
But then, of course, I can understand why.
But you're protected. I know you're protected with your spiritual energy around you. Your soul protected. I'm seeing angel numbers everywhere at the moment. I'm seeing white feathers everywhere. They're a sign of angel protection. So we got our conscience. We're aware of what's going on. So they will obviously target anyone.
But what we have to do is out them.
That's
and
right.
I have the chance to out them on a grand scale.
That's right.
And if the damages are huge, I can even bankroll the opposition here, right? Because they steal elections now, because that's why the criminal gang are in charge, right? Because Reform, I think, won the election, even in this town here, won the election here. But the problem is this: they will not have Nigel Farage in charge, because he will not follow their orders. Or George Galloway, right?
Is he still around, George Galloway?
Huh?
Is this still about George Galloway?
George Galloway, 2 months before the election, there was a by-election. He won it by quite a way.
Okay.
Then 2 months later, with the general election, he came, I think, fourth. Because in my opinion, 2 months, they stole the election off